What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists out there? Welcome to RPG Kickstart, the series for role players, RPGers. Maybe you're getting back into it or you've never done it before, but either way, this is a series where we talk about RPGs, aspects of RPGs, different games. There's a whole plethora of topics. Today, I want to talk about a RPG game. I want to talk about an RPG game from the horror genre, in case this piques your interest. And I want to talk about Call of Cthulhu, but not just Call of Cthulhu. Specifically, I want to talk about Pulp Cthulhu. Now, the reason I want to talk about Pulp Cthulhu is because I've played, as some of you may know, I love Call of Cthulhu as an RPG game. It's a great alternative to your classic fantasy stuff or your sci-fi stuff, and it's set in the, well, call it the real world, but it's set in our world here, not not in outer space or on alien planets or some kind of like Middle Earth-esque fantasy world. It's set here, and there are different time periods, of course, but yeah, as I was saying, some of you know I love Call of Cthulhu, and I do. However, for going into it straight off, particularly if you've played other RPG games, you may come in for a little bit of a shock at how different it is, how deadly it is. So let me explain. So take D&D for instance, or any of the classic fantasy RPG games out there. You have like hit points or health points or whatever, and say you get injured, you get your leg crushed or something, bone broken, and things like that. You can take a healing potion, or someone cast a spell on you and heal you, and you'll need to be up to 1 hit point to be able to do everything that you could if you had 20 hit points or 100 hit points. Doesn't matter. But the thing is, with Call of Cthulhu, if you, let's just say, break your leg, well, that injury isn't going to heal anytime soon. However long it would take you for your leg to heal, as a generalistic ideal in this world, is going to be about the same length of time, But that, even then, if you was on like 1 hit point, you're going to be severely hampered with what you can do. You probably won't be able to do much at all at 1 hit point. And that's the difference. And that's what people can't get their head around, particularly when they migrate from other systems to Call of Cthulhu. However, there is an alternative, especially if you just want to get a feel for it. Maybe the psychological thriller or the mind thing is not your cup of tea. Maybe rather than investigating and creeping around in the shadows, you want to go head on into the action, guns blazing, and full on adventure. Well, my friends, then Pulp Cthulhu is the one for you. Pulp Cthulhu. It's basically Call of Cthulhu. It's basically Call of Cthulhu. More hit points, more health, more luck points, and things like that. I mean, there are other differences, of course. But basically, your characters are more survivable, okay? And that is handy for the beginner in Call of Cthulhu. Maybe once you've gotten used to that, you might want to try the classic Call of Cthulhu. Now, I love classic Call of Cthulhu. I've played it and GM'd it many times. I've been a keeper for a lot over the years, and and I've played it quite a bit. Pulp Cthulhu, however, I've only played. I've never run a game for it, so that's kind of part of the reason for me just getting, that book there. But I've also picked up a game, a campaign for it, A Cold Fire Within. Okay, so a bit more of this otherworldly experience in our world, so to speak. But yeah, so I picked up these two books with a view to running Pulp Cthulhu. Those two books there, you see. So that's going to be my bag for a while. And yes, I'm still going to be doing D&D and all that other stuff as well. But yeah, I just thought Call of Cthulhu might be worth mentioning. You can get Pulp Cthulhu, and that is a more fisticuff, guns blazing, Indiana Jonesy type variation of it, more like a Hollywood version, But that's the one I've picked up. I will probably go through the book in a different video at some point. Call of Cthulhu, incidentally, is a great game to run solo if you're wanting to do it solo. I feel that the classic Cthulhu is better suited for solo play. That's just my own personal opinion, but I do feel that. Oh, look, I've also picked up this cool looking Cthulhu-esque print. It's very Lovecrafty, and I don't know, I think it's got that feel to it. So I'll pop that probably on my door at some point. Yeah, so there you go. So that's my thoughts on A Call of Cthulhu. If you're just getting into it, I would suggest trying Pulp Cthulhu first. I mean, there's no hard and fast rules about it, but you will be slightly more survivable in Pulp Cthulhu than Classic Cthulhu. Classic Cthulhu, you have to use your head more. It is about investigating, being smart with it. You're not going to be confronting monsters head on. Well, you are, but you're not going to be like running ahead like charge. You're not going to be doing that sort of thing. You're going to be running away most likely, or finding a smarter solution to the monster problem or cult problem or whatever it may be. Anyway, just wanted to say, Pulp Cthulhu. I love playing Pulp Cthulhu. It's a different feel to Classic Cthulhu, but yeah, maybe we can do a run through in the future at some point just to show the differences. Anyway, my friends, thank you ever so much for watching this. I've had to film direct to camera today, microphone issues, so do bear with me. And that's it really, guys. So thanks ever so much for watching. Do remember, all brushes lead to war, and I will see you on another video. Bye for now. Bye bye.